Welcome back, guys. Equity Podcast. Coach Berek here, where we give you the tools to be fit for life. What we're talking about today is yoga. So, a couple months ago, we started a equity yoga class, and it's on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesday's class is at 6:30, and our Saturday class is at 9:30 a.m. And why in the world would why in the world would a gym like ours have a yoga class? When what we do is relatively intense, right? We are trying to we're trying to lift heavy things. We're trying to go again relatively fast. We are trying to do more work in less time. We're trying to get more work done in a set amount of time. This is a very this is explosive and powerful and all of those things. And that is how we be fit for life, because life needs those things. You need to be strong to pick up the dog food. You need to be strong to be able to carry your kid up the stairs and put them to bed. You need to be strong for your job. You need to be you need strength. So we're going to lift up heavy things. We need to be able to run down the street to get the dog. We need to be able to run around the yard and play with our kids. We need to be able to climb up a ladder and clean out the gutters. We need to be able to do all those things. We want the freedom to do all those things. We want the freedom from not being able to do those things. On the flip side of that, we can't always go to 11. We can't always just be like, this is fast, hard. And we try to, and in our program, we have stuff in our regular group classes where we do some tempo work. We want to go not for time, we want to go for quality. We have that built into the system. However, there are times where we need a yin to our yang. Yang being our group classes, our personal training sessions, what have you. And then our yin would be our yoga, which, funny enough, is the type of yoga that we are practicing in our classes. These are a recovery type of yoga, right? We are doing some stretches, we're doing some breathing exercises, we're doing some mindfulness, but this isn't a hard workout. This isn't going to crush you. This is something that is going to help you recover. It's going to help you increase range of motion. It's going to help you do the things that you want to do in your group class, and it's going to help you do the things you want to do in your life. It's going to be additive, not subtractive. Now, there are other types of yoga that I cannot pronounce that are a workout. I remember the first time I ever went through a yoga workout. It was our old yoga instructor in the old gym, and he took me through one and put me through the ringer, and it was hard. And that's the point, because that type of yoga is meant to build strength and do all of those things. However, we found that within our gym, we already get that. We get that intensity already in our group sessions, so we didn't need something else to do that. What we needed was something to complement what we are currently doing in the gym. I struggle with pistols. I struggle with hamstring range of motion. And working with Erica and spending some time in these positions and learning how to relax and breathe into those positions really helped me perform better in the group. And in my life, it's easier to sit on the floor to color. It's easier to do all the things that I want to do. We don't always have to go to 11. There are times that we want to pull it back, right? This is another reason that's getting on another topic, but it's another reason why we started doing the hybrid classes as well, right? It's to complement the things that we're doing. And yoga is a great opportunity to do that. So spending some time focusing on your breathing, focusing on some positions, and having it in a guided sense, and being able to have somebody else look at you to make sure that we're doing that, and showing ways that we can modify these stretches to help you out, and how we can take these and maybe do it throughout our day. Or, when we're in the evening watching TV, right, instead of sitting on the couch, we can, sit on the floor. And you don't have to do a crazy pose, like I was saying, like we're not doing any crazy poses, but just sitting with your legs straight out, right? That's a stretch for me. Just sitting on the floor with my legs completely straight, like that is mildly uncomfortable. I can do it, and then eventually it kind of relaxes a little bit. But the more I do that, the more that's going to transfer to other parts of my fitness. And this has given me the tools to do that, and the space to do it. Because if I don't make time for it, I'm not going to make time for it, right? If I don't have that class, I'm probably not going to do it. But when I have that class to do it, it's also a reminder, hey, when I go home, I should probably do this on the floor as well. I can just hang out down there for a little bit, right? So I would highly, highly recommend you guys trying out our equity yoga class with Erica. She's awesome. Her and her fiance, they're married now. Her and her husband are both members. They do what we do. They understand how this is going to affect, how it's going to help in our areas. Like she talks about all the time in the gym, when you're doing this is how it's going to help. She breaks it down to help you understand what it's doing and how it's going to help you in the gym and in your life. So highly recommend Saturdays at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and then Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Krista and I are usually there at the Tuesday sessions. The Saturdays we usually have soccer, so we're not making those ones as much, but definitely come out, try them out. They're really, really fun, and just a time to get in a little different stimulus and spend some time in those areas that we need to spend more time in. If you have any questions, you can go to our website, equityfitness/yoga. We have a bunch of information there, a little bit more in depth with that. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message. If you have any, and if I don't know the answer, I'll get you in touch with Erica, because she's the one that knows what she's doing. As always, I really, really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to build that toolbox of tools to be fit for life. Thank you, and cheers.